everybody, Scott Golden here with the Golden Opportunities Coaching YouTube channel. Welcome to those of you who are new. Welcome back to those of you seasoned veterans of what we do around here. What we do around here is bring about a conversation of a psychological, emotional, and mental health paradigm. We do that as often as we can, usually several times per week. We continue to do that as often as is possible. This is our Life Lessons series. This is number 224, I believe. And again, the Life Lesson Series, just a small 5-minute blip and that reminds us to take care of things, a few minutes every day. And if you're looking for coaching, life, relationship, business, habit change, we'd love to be of assistance to you in that way. Continue to bring you the best we possibly can in a meaningful manner and make things happen for your benefit. So, first thing is, you can reach out at PO Perception on Twitter or in the About Me section of the YouTube page. Either one will get you in touch with me or a member of my team, and then we can make a connection and go from there as far as making things happen. The first thing is make sure that self-care is your priority. Obviously, you don't want to be selfish. Give to others where you can, but if you're not taking care of yourself, then you will eventually burn out, and that burnout will then negatively impact your ability to care for others and yourself. So, making sure that self-care is at the center of the decisions you make and the actions you take is imperative when building a future for yourself, when getting to a place that is meaningful, masterful, and helpful. Knowing how to connect on a deeper level with your own desire to make healthy decisions and decisions that are good for you, decisions that are beneficial to you, and knowing that it's not necessarily your fault if other people don't understand the reason you need to take care of yourself. A lot of times people push through. We live in a very success-driven culture. We live in a very often out of balance cultural environment, and thus there are a number of things that cause people to feel out of balance and just kind of in a meaningful nature of kind of making things come together means be present moment and commit to the things that matter to you. So being present moment minded means understanding that the only time you can make a change in your life that actually sticks is by being present moment minded. Find a way to commit to whatever's in front of you to the best of your ability, but don't overcommit. Overcommitment is one of the most dangerous things to both personal relationships and your own level of self-care, because when you're overcommitted, eventually you're going to feel the pressure to make decisions that may not be in your best interest, may not be the healthiest for you, may not be smart, may not be good and wholesome. And so in the end, what you end up doing is overcommitting for the sake of trying to be liked or trying to be valuable to somebody or trying to find acceptance, when in reality the only acceptance that you really need is the acceptance that comes or should come from within yourself. Finding a way to try to meet the needs of others to the best of your ability without becoming selfish, but also remaining committed to not overextending yourself is a delicate balance, and coaching can certainly and often does help with that. Be willing to sacrifice is the other side of it. Look, there are times when people need you. There are times when people need you to do things that are important, and always staying in some level of positive, progressive motion and movement is necessary. That means that don't stay in stagnant relationships, don't stay in stagnant work environments, don't stay in stagnant thought patterns, because stagnation eventually leads to disconnection, which then eventually leads to frustration and can lead to other negative emotions like but not limited to depression, anxiety, frustration, anger, angst, and all other points in between. Finding a way to not do those things, finding a way to connect in that way is one of the most important things that any person can do. Take time for rest, both mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Be restful whenever and wherever you can. Now, rest doesn't mean being necessarily lazy. Rest also doesn't mean necessarily, doing nothing, but just find activities that are restful. Sometimes it is a nap, but other times it's just meditation or listening to music or spending time with friends where you're in a relaxed environment. Whatever rest means to you, make time for it, make it your priority, and make something come forward out of that. Anyway, until next time, keep your feet on the ground, your mind in the moment. Until next time, everybody.